What is up? Welcome back to yet another Master Duel replay. You can see all of my public replays at my ID 767169480. You can follow me there and see the replays that I made public. So today let's go through this very long and fun match that I had against Eldlich. Yeah, it wasn't fun at all actually, but it was a good match, I guess, to showcase what Drytron against Eldlich is like. I don't think the matchup is as bad as it may seem. Skill drain is really not that big of a threat due to having Natasha, but my opponent's going to go first and starts by searching Conquistador. Use Max C here. I could wait till my turn to use it, but kind of want to get the draw right now. I draw Alpha, that's pretty nice. He sets 3 and passes. I know one of them is Conquistador. The orange lights are not going to be very useful here, but okay, so I get struck on my Diviner Summon, which is fine. I was going to probably send Entis anyways. So emergency into Zeta, I have the classic Alpha Zeta combo. Yep, so this is just standard stuff pretty much. So I'm thinking about trying to go for a Zeus line here potentially. So I go into Mute Beta, he decides to Conquistador here, which makes sense because he doesn't want me to use the materials from Mute Beta as ritual materials, because it gives me a lot more advantage on board. So I do Gamma, Tribute Benton, and get Natasha. Best card in the game. And now I can ritual into Natasha. Gain free life points, because it's free. Don't forget to do that. I'm expecting he's going to hit me with Hakero eventually and banish the Natasha. So I'm kind of going to try to force it out now. Discard Orange Light because it's not going to be great. He does have Ice Dragon's Prison to temporarily take my Natasha, but I can just beat over it. Since Ice Dragon's Prison negates its effects. So the effect to negate the attack will be negated itself. Then I can just main phase 2 Natasha to take Golden Lord and gain some more life points because it's free. That's insane. So I'm going to go into Unicorn to spin back his first Eldland because I don't want him to keep getting a search every time. Send the Ritual Spell because I don't really need it right now. He unfortunately has the Golden Lord here to try to send his own Golden Lord to the graveyard. Yeah, he did send Eldlich, which is a pretty big deal here. So I can use the other effect by sending, I consider not negating right here because I want to take Natasha, or take it with Natasha, so you can summon it. It's 3500 attack, indestructible, but I can still take it with Natasha. However, since he has the Scarlet Sanguine in graveyard, he can banish it and then set Hakero, and then banish the Natasha before I can steal anything, so I'm not going to do that. So I will negate the Golden Lord here. I forgot that that spell has another effect. So it's a Conquistador and a Hakero. Yep, and then you can set Eldlich there. So I'm thinking about just going for Accesscode Talker here to force out anything that he might have. He goes for Hakero right off the bat. I mean, I already know he's going for Natasha, so might as well do it now, I guess. I'll just get my Ben 10 here. So I'm already running pretty low on resources in my deck. I think I just have one more Herald in deck. I use Accesscode Talker. So here, in hindsight, this might not have been the best play because I knew this was Conquistador, and so he could destroy it. What I could have done is, I believe I could have summoned, I think I hadn't used Zeta yet. So Zeta Tribute Benten, summon, link both of them into IP Masquerena, and then he has to use it there, or I can link into Accesscode Talker and it'll be indestructible by card effects. So that probably would have been a better play. So he destroys it here. Okay, so now I am going for Assembled Nightingale, I believe, for Zeus place. Switch Golden Lord to attack, because I want to take out one of his traps. Or I thought about doing it, but I decided since you think you use them during the end phase, I can just wait until like the draw phase of next turn to send everything. I have to kind of send them before his main phase, otherwise he can go into Constellar play 80s, which can just bounce my Zeus. So I have to do it here. And it shows how much or how broken the Eldlich engine is. So here he goes for his Golden Lord with boosted by 1,000. So I'm gonna Zeus here. Okay, so then he sets another Scarlet. And he sets another Elixir. Yeah, this deck is so unfun to play against. Seriously. Fall by the Grave is decent. It doesn't stop him from using Elixir though. Because that one doesn't target. Or neither of them target, I believe. Yeah. So we're just gonna summon it. There's no point in using Called By here because he has the other Golden Lord anyways. Okay, so I summoned Benten here because I wanted to get a search, I believe, for Eva, which was like the last thing that I had in my deck. Because I wanted to get a negate on board with Herald. So that is what I do here. Okay, switch this to attack to beat over Golden Lord. Ghost Conquistador and negate with Ultimateness. I want to keep Zeus since it's big. Attempt to swing in for 2,000, but he uses this other Scarlet. Yep, very annoying. Set Called By. And of course he top decks Extravagance. So much skill. Did he banish 3 or 6? He banished 6, of course. Okay, so here he uses Golden Lord, now I'm gonna Call By. We can't beat over my Zeus. Okay, he beats Herald. By the way, Zeus has another effect that you should know about. If another card you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can attach one card from your hand, deck, or extra deck to this card as materials. This is very powerful. So I choose to attach Elder Entity Entis here since I haven't used it. So if my Zeus does get outed, it can destroy at least one of his cards. But he does set the counter traps, and I have to be careful about using Zeus because I can get negated by the counter trap. Draw Max C, which is like not the worst draw because he is going to special summon. So I get an upstart here. Cyber Emergency is a pretty solid draw. Take out both of his, then Cyber Emergency. Now I finally go into Linkuriboh, which I haven't used yet in this game. This is going to end up being crucial because he's going to get his Golden Lord out at 3500 attack, and Linkuriboh prevents that. So he summons it. Oh, it doesn't prevent him from summoning it, but when I use Linkuriboh, changes his attack to 0. And once his attack goes back, I wasn't sure about this ruling, but it doesn't go back to 3500, it goes to 2500 now. But I believe it still can't be destroyed by card effects. I didn't try it, but I believe that's lingering effect. So I'm trying to bait out like a... I think I lost track of what he had set. I knew he had the counter trap, but I did alpha tribute gamma there to bait out the potential hook arrow, or called by the grave if he has that. Okay, just getting more bodies on board. Delta to get a draw. That's a forbidden draw, but it's a nice draw here. I can go into battle to clear the attack, and then during the damage step I'm going to use Droplet. He has Judgment, which I wasn't really expecting. It's not the end of the world. So my Zeta does get destroyed here. I choose not to activate Zeus here because he has the counter trap. So it'll just negate and destroy Zeus. I don't want to do that. Okay, now Linkuriboh has a graveyard effect. I choose to use it here so I can get in 300 more damage, because why not? I'm going to use it anyways during my opponent's turn, so. Okay, so he does it yet again. 3500 attack. Swings into Zeus, Linkuriboh again. Nova off the top. I'm like kind of hoping that he negates with the counter trap, but obviously that would be foolish. And yeah, my opponent admits defeat here because I go Delta, I get another draw, and then I can just keep recurring Linkuriboh. So yeah, Linkuriboh ended up being the MVP here and allowed me to outgrind Eldlich. Drytron, best deck. If you enjoyed this, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. And also follow me on Master Duel. This is my ID. I will leave it in the description. Thank you. Peace.